everybody, welcome back to Pokemon LeafGreen. I attempted to do this episode yesterday, right after the previous episode. How do I put this? I got interrupted to go help out with something else real quick, and then I had to go feed the pets. And I was maybe 20 minutes in when that happened, maybe less. When I came back, I was at an hour. I did not want to cut out 20 plus minutes of content. Plus, I realized I did it dumb afterwards. Because, I didn't check this brief, but I'm pretty sure this way is the second route, which I can't go to. Or there's nothing that way, I don't remember. But the big thing I forgot to check was going this way. I have trainers I can fight over here versus Pokemon. And because these guys over here are... The first one I fought, I think it was this guy with the hat, is level 21. I might actually make it so my minimum level Pokemon is 21. I might actually go for the higher percentile with making Usopp level 25. Robin will be 24 because she's I'm confirming that Usopp and Robin are staying. Roly-Poly, I'm actually planning to potentially swap out with the Dome Fossil. Which I can't do anything about with that until I get cut. And then Luffy, I'm potentially swapping it with Hitmonchan, I believe is what it's called. Emu is getting replaced with a Magnite. So, they're all Pokemon that I should hopefully be replacing after we do the SSN. So, there's that. By the way, this is going to be a training episode. I'm just going to keep going until I get it done. Well, I probably should have done between episodes to actually figure out how to set up the speed up. So I can actually speed up this. But I don't know how to do that, and Steven is not free right now. So, like, I can manually probably speed it up. I know we can't, I think I can make it go fast forward. But I don't think... I know we can't rewind. Let me see if this does anything. I don't think that does anything. Like, what I probably should do is actually level them up to a little bit higher. But, eh. I should be using Fury Attack. I just realized. I can confirm Robin actually is going to evolve. Yes. Get rid of Lear. Because she evolves to level 20. And I only know this because that happened yesterday. In the content, I decided to say, screw it, I'm redoing this episode entirely because I don't feel like cutting that much content. Now I'm trying to think of stuff that I talked about last time, but I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna swap to Usopp. Usopp, I will level up last. Actually, Usopp should be getting Razor Leaf next level, if I remember correctly. See? Yes. We're gonna get rid of Vine Whip. We're gonna do a little bit of mixing it around because, yeah. I need these guys to level. And we're fighting trainers, so might as well. Let me go to Pokemon Center. Also, there's only Digletts and Dugtrios in here. So actually, this is actually where I'm gonna go to level up Usopp for sure, because type advantage. Just swap to Emu. I should actually have my lowest Pokemon actually in the start. I really should be. Cause I don't need to switch train Robin. Okay. Thank God. Don't want to deal with waiting for Emu to wake up. No. Here, I'll start actually with Emu. It's not that. This button. We'll level up Emu first, then Roly-Poly. I'll get them to all level 20, and then I'll figure out the order of stuff. Oh look! What am I replacing it with? Electric Steel type. Won't be good against you. Roly-Poly would if it had crap type. Oops. Is fighting good against Steel? I think it is. The good thing I remember fighting is good against Steel. No. No. fully. Come on. Oh, jeez. I just lost my Pokemon that's actually best against this guy. Can I even win against a Megaton? See. I don't know if I have any moves that are extremely good against it. I love how I was not using Thunder Shock against Robin. Okay. Bullet Seed. We would have been fine if Luffy hadn't died. Also, I need to look up where we get the herbs. I have 0 Pokemon that are evolving through friendship. Therefore, I can use the best medicine in the game. I don't care if Pokemon don't like bitter stuff. It is the best medicine. Also, I'm aware that we can maybe fight the trainers down here before the SSN. It's just, I'd rather play it safer than sorry. And run into a Pokemon instead, okay. Okay. Poison ground type. We're gonna do some switch training because Usopp has the best advantage. And can't get poisoned. Oh my god, I'm getting crits. Or is it just pure poison type? And yes, I am just gonna use bullets because it's the attack that can hit the most. Let's kill the accuracy if we can. Damn it. I don't know why I hit that, but I hit that by mistake. That's a move I'll get rid of eventually. Plus Pikachu already has static. Level 19. 18. This is slightly better for leveling at least. Than fighting wild Pokemon. I'm not gonna reach Pokemon Center in time. Also, I am dumb. I can use the bike to get a little bit there faster than run. It's a little bit faster than running. Damn it. An item I will never use. Oops. Wrong button. Shows that I don't use controller enough. I am primarily a keyboard user. Okay. Karate chop. Ah, damn it. I have to. I have never won before. Um, Fun fact, I could get myself a Vulpix at some point. I don't remember where they spawn. Because I can't get Growlithe, because Growlithe's, for Firered. But that's not happening. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. Heal. Okay, I fought the old man over here. Did I fight you? Okay, I have the child in the grass. Potentially. Okay. I'll actually swap to Luffy. So, if I had to guess, trainer-wise, not trainer-wise, Pokemon-wise, I think Luffy's gonna be my third strongest. For when I line this up. because I'm actually not guaranteeing that I am swapping out Luffy. Like, I would like to swap out Luffy, but I could be wrong about that Pokemon existing. I might need to heal Luffy, but let's see if we can survive. Well, look, we survived. Barely, but we survived. Wahaha, I have never lost, unlike the other person. Voltorb. Better not explode. Paralyzing an electric type. Yes. Get rid of... actually, I was gonna make it Tail Whip, but I'm gonna get rid of Thunder Wave. I am 100% swapping him out for a Magnite, though. Take it Magnite. Oh, I can't. We do it anyways. Just to be safe. I don't know. Do I have a super potion? I do. It's a waste of a super potion. But it's fine. There. It's dead. Oh, great ball. Do I start training this guy? Let's swap to Roly-Poly. Whoops. Oh well. It's fine. Me. I knew this rock was suspicious. Here. But I don't need to catch Pokemon. Oh my god, maybe I will catch more Pokemon. If I do that... Oh look. We can't go to Lavender Town. think I fought everybody on this route. So. What I might do is I might actually swap to deal with Diglett Tunnel and get Usopp leveled up to 25 and figure out my order. Yeah, I might do that. Everyone is mostly the correct level for where I was going to originally put it, but it's fine. Fun fact about Diglett Tunnel, some of these Pokemon actually are up to... The highest level I saw was a 26, but it was a Duck Trio. We'll fully go through here when we get cut, because I did check, and I need cut. I do think if I actually work on catching Pokemon, I might actually do that off camera, because those Pokemon I'm probably not going to use at all. Because I'm pretty settled on what I'm going to have for a party, more or less. Okay. The next Diglett and Dugtrio that survive, Bullet Seed, I'll capture. If I remember correctly, the next evolution level is 36 for this one. I kinda hope you survive. Please survive. No! It hit Dig! That's an escape rope. Oh jeez. That's more powerful than Earthquake. To the Pokemon Center! could set up the freaking speed dip. Actually, that would be, this is where I would actually probably be using it if I use it anywhere. If I could get Usopp anything, it would be a Quick Claw. Because that would be helpful. Trio is most definitely a rare spawn though. Oh my god, the Diglett level is just rising slowly. The goal is eventually to do other Pokemon challenges. We probably swap which game we do the run on though. Also, I am not looking forward to getting Starmie. Mostly because I need to go to the safari in order to get the rod I need. And there's no guarantee I'll be able to find where it is, even though I looked it up. I'm going to re-look it up before I do it. Basically, someone lost their dentures in the safari and I have to find them. Ugh. One more level for Usopp. And I'm aware this does mean that, might be a little bit over level when I go to fight the SSN. But I think it's fine. Especially given the fact I'm gonna start hitting gyms where my starter is not the type of disadvantage. The only real worry I have is when I go to get Magnemite and Starmie, that might be a bit too high. That should be fine. It's not like I'm going to be fighting with them with the Pokemon that has the advantage against them. Oh, I really was able to catch it. Oh well. It's fine. Bye bye, Diglett. Come on. Great. Usopp died. The hope is, once I get Luffy leveled up, I'll just be able to swap straight to Robin. And I won't be fighting Diglett save because that's, actually, maybe I might, because Robin's a flying type. And ground type moves do not affect that, so maybe I will stay in there. But yeah, ignoring like doing Nuzlocke, I could see myself doing some Pokemon challenges. I know eventually we plan to do, maybe after we run through all this, at least once, maybe. I really don't care about after X and Y for going beyond there for versions. Oh, look at the trio. Oh my god, it's level 31. Will you survive a Razor Leaf? Because if you do, I'll catch you. Of course I missed. Oh, great. Get in the book. Damn it. Gonna have to go back. Oops. Come on, I only have so many balls. There we go. I'm not keeping it. I actually don't have a name for you. Fuck. Your name is Vinny. To the Pokemon Center! If it wasn't focused on catching it, I would have been fine. By the way, if I'm struggling to catch, Starmie, I'll just use one of these. With one. I will have my fidget spinner. Come on. Oh, look, another dog trio. Bullet seed! Oh, jeez. Raise your leaf would have been better. Damn it, Usopp. Stop missing. This should hopefully level it up also. That's level 31. Okay, after Robin will be above ground. I'm only doing under here because Robin should be immune to ground type moves. So I shouldn't be worrying about magnitude in Dig. This is gonna take forever. Pursuit. Firered Diglets faster. Okay, Robin will be going to level 24. So we'll be here for a bit. But, importantly, Robin's evolving! Far as I know, she's the only one in the party evolving, but I can't be certain. I know Emu can't evolve without a Thunderstone, and we're not going to that point. Trying to think what else I can talk about. And I don't know. Potentially, if I can stream eventually, that's when we might actually do the other challenges. But no guarantees. If I do stream, that might affect certain videos in the sense of uploads. In the sense of I might actually just cut a stream to pieces or do a full stream for an episode. But that's dependent on streaming, what I'm streaming, and what I want to do with it. But that's not something I can deal with anyways right now because I don't have the capability to stream. At least not in January. Jeez. I love how I can watch this on 2 screens at once because I have OBS on my other monitor as well as this on my main monitor. I'm gonna have to go to the Pokemon Center soon. The hope is that this training montage will make this and easy, and hopefully mean I won't lose any Pokemon or have them faint. I don't even know if I can heal them off the top of my head. Alright. Just to get the item thing. No. Okay, back to murdering Pokemon. I might need to go back to Pokemon regardless just to deal with the PP, the PowerPoints. Furry attack! No, I missed. Stop missing! Haha. The fact that Diglett's can dig a hole is the only thing that makes it a little bit annoying. Come on. Peck. Coral. Okay, once pecked, either it's 10 or probably gets any lower in HP, probably. We'll go back to the Pokemon Center, heal. I will say this, having to use an HM slave is like the worst thing about earlier versions of Pokemon. I really wish I could do the even speed up trick. This would make it so much faster. Alas, I can't. Oh, look at the trio. Level 29. Heck. Growl. I was correct, I was gonna miss. I'm so glad. I'm pretty sure all of its moves don't affect me. To the Pokemon Center because I need PP. Power points. And healing can't hurt. I forgot we had a Diglett in our party. Let me get rid of that. Heck. I probably should have just stopped at 20. Oh well. Can't hurt. Damn it. This tickler's staying alive. Okay, one more level. Actually, I might try going all the way to the tunnel and back. I can't remember if I got a certain item last episode or in the retcon. And Robin hopefully will be leveled up by time we get back out of the tunnel. I will say this, for Rock Tunnel, I might put in a temp Pokemon for the party to use Flash. Also, this is the setting proof of I need cut. Okay, I couldn't remember what those two had to offer. Oh my god. And then I'm just being done with the controller. It's fun. Oops. One reason to actually be careful about going into Diglett Tunnel is, especially if you don't have the right Pokemon to fight Diglets, is some of these Diglets will, or Dugtrio, will have the special ability, Arena Trap, which just means you can't run away. Or switch Pokemon, I don't think. Oh, I'm the correct level. I'm just gonna get Robin a little bit of XP, I guess. And, I said Luffy is the one who's not guaranteed to be swapped out. So Luffy will be 23, Roly-Poly will be 22, and Emma will be 21. I think that's fair, level-wise. Oh god. Rip. I am running. To the Pokemon Center! Okay, I actually don't know what's on the other route, other than apparently a sparrow. So let me find that out by training there. I will say this next episode when we do this is in, I'll double check the houses too. Okay, this is actually a reason I won't be slightly worried about Pokemon level being a little bit over leveled. Oh, hello Hypno. Not Hypno, Drowsy. It evolves into Hypno. For not very effective, it hit hard. I'm gonna catch it. Which does mean I need to remind myself to get more balls. I don't think I've ever used the Drowsy / Hypno. Oh. Oh look, a Sandshrew. Damn it, Luffy. Stop missing. Do I think I'd be more happily playing Pokemon if it was for PC? Yes. Because how it used to be, before I got my laptop, I was using a DS Lite, then a 3DS, then a 2DS, because my 3DS decided to be trash. As in, something weird happened with its port for charging, and it would not charge. And I thought it was the chargers, but no, it was its port, so it wasn't charging properly. So I got myself a 2DS, which, funny enough, the 2DS was the Pokemon version. And then by the time Switch rolled around, I was full on a PC user. And my sister had a Switch, so I stole her Switch. I didn't full on steal it per se. It was just like, can I borrow it to play this one Pokemon game? And Xenoblade. And she's like, sure. Because she wasn't really using it. And then she got mad at me for not really playing Mario Party. Or Smash Bros. Or whatever it was. But as things progress with Pokemon and their business practices, it just hasn't looked good for them in our eyes. Like, the big thing that's killing Pokemon in our eyes is not just because of how it's, one, stuck to a single console, and they're very picky about it. Two, they're bricking people's Switches over used games and whatnot. And I'm just like, eh. It's just not great. But the Power World lawsuit is also in like another thing where we're just like, this is another reason to dislike Pokemon at this point. They are the Disney of gaming. That's the best way to describe them. Oh jeez. I keep forgetting that Luffy's technically speaking weak to flying. No. Yes. We only learn attacking moves in this house for the most part. So there's that. Do I still have a favorite Pokemon? Yes, my favorite Pokemon is Luxray. There is no stopping me. When we get to Sinnoh, I will have a Luxray. Okay, Sphinx, then Luxio, then Luxray. Might be actually better to be on the other end, but it's fine. For my sanity, I'm going to do a little bit of switch training. Just to inch things along a little bit. And yes, I am heading back to the Pokemon Center. Luffy is low, and the PP points are starting to get a little bit low. Come on, Luffy. Granted, it's probably the Sandshrew. Questioning if I should go back into Diglett Cave. Luffy, don't miss. I swear to you, this is the only way you guys are getting long episodes. Is if I'm like trying to grind. I also swear to you, once I figure out how to do the speed up thing, I'm using those for the grinding episodes and the grinding episodes only. Because spending over an hour on this is not great. Like, if I had stopped at my original goal of 20 minutes, not 20 minutes, level 20, it'd be more reasonable length. But one thing I plan to eventually do, which I might stream it if we do it, which I will be swapping versions for it, is Steven chooses my entire party and I chooses his entire party. And then to furthermore help with the fact I think we would both stream it, and a requirement would be that the other person has to be online, because one, they would be the one who knows the entire party of what you're getting. Versus the other thing, but that's stuff to discuss at a later time, potentially. Or maybe we'll spin a wheel, because maybe at that point we'll maybe have emulators for each version. And if Pokemon, oops, I did not want to do earlier, has a problem with me using an emulator, fucking make the game go on PC. I will buy it again. Literally, the only reason why I'm using an emulator is because I'm not bothering to figure out how to set up the Switch. Especially when there's these games, I don't even know if they go on the Switch properly. I don't want to go on the Switch. I don't want to set up the Switch to go with my PC. Heck, it's the only reason why, the game I plan to put onto the channel eventually, Bravely Default, is gonna be done with an emulator. Because I have Bravely Default 2. I have it on Steam. And I will be doing it on Steam. Heck, I might even use my controller for it. And I had owned the original game on 3DS. Or was it 2DS? I don't remember which version I played it on. Doesn't matter really. But I would buy Bravely Default again if it was on PC, aka Steam. But it is not. Because I'm not really a console player. Like, I did handheld before I went to full-on computer. And even then it was laptop versus computer. Because I didn't get a computer till 2020, late 24, 25, I don't remember when. It was either 24 or 25. Also, sorry about one materially standing still. Grab water. My current worry is I'm going to have to stop this recording and continue it at a later. I completely forgot I had a low HP in that 2 seconds I got up. Yeah, I got my scratch. Okay, Pokemon Center. No, let's try doing some training in the square. Just because it's closer. I probably should catch a Meowth. But I'll do that with roly-poly. Did I just get called for? Yeah, what did I just say about I'm gonna have to cut this off here? So, what I think I'm gonna do is after this battle is save, and I'll make a part 2. I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna combine both this part and the next part of getting the training done together. But that will happen later. So I will see you in a bit. Bye! Hello everybody, we are continuing the grind. I say is, I know for a fact I'm combining this episode with the last one. The goal is to get this finished up real quick. I'm hoping it won't take that long since we're almost all the way there. Especially since, let's see. Oh, I guess it might take a bit long because roly-poly's not even level 20. Luffy needs to gain 1 level. Roly-Poly needs to gain... They're coming 23, so 5. And then Emo just needs to gain 1. Also, we'll go back to the other end when we get to Emo. We might be actually over leveled. It's fine though. Like, what I could do on the safe side is when we move on to the SSN and whatnot, I could in the background before we go too far and do some off-camera work of just catching Pokemon and leveling up the Pokemon I have in attempts to get them leveled up for the Pokédex sake. Okay, I am gonna swap to Roly-Poly, see if I can catch a Meowth. Worst case scenario, he's so drowsy. I did grab more balls and super potions. But I think my main plan is to actually, once we get to what was my train of thought? Damn it. Oh yes, after the one time for the safari, and we find where we get the drugs. Unless that is Johto. That could be Johto. Once we get past there, we'll probably just spend money on drugs. Because the revival herb and the other stuff is actually pretty good. I remember that was my go-to thing to grab for when I was playing Soul Silver all those years ago. Yeah, I might just go to the Pokemon Center and then go to the other spot. Also, I need to get rid of that drowsy. I don't think there's any other Pokemon I need to catch outside of the one I ignored on the previous route. The hope is that this side will actually be a little bit better leveling wise. I can't wait for the XP share. Leveling up Pokemon would be so much easier. I have no clue when somebody's going to evolve. Definitely be something for me to look up on the side end.
Well, I'd rather take the pressure. Hey, I'm being, at least I'm honest, I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Okay, Luffy is done. Let's switch Luffy with Roly-Poly. Just 2 more Pokemon.
Y I'm surprised too, porque yo voy a poner un gate aquí tú no dices nada. Yo estaba esperando que tú dijeras, no, yo no puedo poner un gate.
Also, most of my big knowledge of this playthrough is literally through a different person's playthrough. And they did Firered, I remember right? And that was the flowers. I think it was under the Citrate stream, but I don't know if they still will stream under Citrate. I know they're swapping to Neil's, because Neil still streams a little bit. But I would like to potentially do our own version RNG team, where Steven chooses my team and then I choose his. And then from there we can do other challenges, but that'll be after our basic playthroughs. I have no idea if we'll do any of the switches versions for the emulator for Pokemon. There's no guarantee of that. I need to not be tempted to use the rare candy I have.
You're gonna kill me, but I don't want to look at
Okay, you know what? To prevent myself having to straight back to the Pokemon Center,
no, I don't feel
let's switch to Emo and get Emo to their last level. That's probably what I should have been doing anyways. This will be the last attack. And I'm going to swap if he doesn't die. Oh, they didn't die, thank god. And we're going to swap to Usopp. Probably could have gone with anyone else, but it's fine. Oh look, I actually could have gone away with that, but it's fine. What I might do between episodes, especially since I know for a fact Steven's now on Discord, is I might ask him about how to speed up, and I do think if we were to challenge each other about who can do it fastest, the challenge would probably involve only using speed ups for training if we both acknowledge how to use them, or know how to use them. Because otherwise it kind of feels cheaty, because it is cheaty. Okay, anything that's not a sparrow, I'm just gonna swap to roly-poly. Granted, I don't think it really matters if roly-poly is the correct level. In the sense of... their entire purpose was to be used for TMs. I mean, not TMs, HMs. So I could call it, technically speaking, good if I get, once I get roly-poly to 20. I know Robin gets fly. I cannot remember what Pokemon can learn cut, rock smash, or strengthen. Fidget spinner's getting surf. If waterfall and whirlpool are a thing for this version, then it's that as well. My 2 cents is, I was hoping to be done with this earlier. Let's do a little bit of switch training for roly-poly's sake. Like, I do know the Dune Fossil can learn cut. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one that becomes Kabutops. I'm pretty sure I looked it up to make sure it was the one that got Kabutops. So I should be getting cut through that one. Oops. I'm not paying attention. Oh, great. Okay, I think my plan currently is get roly-poly to 20 and Emu up to 21. Jesus. Keeps missing. The annoyance of sand attack.
Send blue.
What? Go back to ammo. I'm just draining roly-poly's HP at this point. Okay, ammo is done. Oh. If we only needed to go up to 23. Yeah, I'm gonna call it good with roly-poly getting to level 20. I will be running to Pokemon Center in a minute. Oh jeez. Which shouldn't take too much longer. This episode is just gonna be super long. Doesn't help that I made Luffy the wrong level. That could have been time spent saved. Oh god, I just had the perfect idea for what I'm naming, the fossil Pokemon. I'm naming it Brook. Because it's getting revived. Bring back the One Piece names. I think there is a name changer too, so I could start fixing it so the Pokemon are once again being named after um One Piece things. Which downside means I probably should name Fidget Spinner Nami. Codename Fidget Spinner, aka Nami. Okay, this should hopefully be the last one. There we go. Pokemon. Switch. 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 Highest to lowest. Okay, viewers, that'll be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll talk to people on this bridge and go to the SSN. I'll see you guys then. Bye!